owner of TikTok is the Chinese technology company ByteDance, dedicated to building mobile applications focused on creating communities. Currently, its portfolio has 13 different platforms. In October 2019, it surpassed Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat in number of downloads. The application was launched in September 2016 and it only took 200 days to develop. 20% of users are under 19 years of age, 32% are between 20 and 24 years old, and 27% of users are people between 30 and 40 years old. The country with the most active users is India, with about 120 million people.
ਗੱਡੀ ਲੈਂਬਗੀਨੀ ਪੀਲੇ ਰੰਗ ਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਏ ਚਲਾਵੇ ਸਲੋਲੀ ਉਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਗੇਰ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਮੋੜਦੀ ਉਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਨੀ ਏ the one and only
Social networking is great. It allows us to keep in contact with friends and family, meet new people from all over the world, and use it in the business world. But it is not all sunshine and flowers. We have to be vigilant of the negative side of social networking. We cannot let it lead us down that dark road. Addicted generation dopamine. The levels in our brains, dopamine and social reward. Dopamine is a chemical produced by our brains that plays a steering role in motivating behavior. It gets released when we take a bite of delicious food, when we have sex, after we exercise, and importantly, when we have successful social interactions. In an evolutionary context, it rewards us for beneficial behaviors and motivates us to repeat them. The human brain contains 4 pathways or connections between different parts of the brain that act as highways for chemical messages called neurotransmitters. Social media and anxiety. Obviously, social media causes depression, anxiety, but how? How social media causes depression, anxiety occurs in 2 ways. Chronic stress causes depression, anxiety. Being constantly alert for new social media messages to your instant fight or flight system. It is same as being on continuous alert for predators, which cause a release of the stress hormone cortisol. On the other hand, the social anxiety of stress is associated with trying to project a perfect self at all the times. Cyberbullying. Probably the biggest negative impact of social networking is the cyberbullying. School-age children, young girls, and women are often the targets of bullying and harassment by unscrupulous people trolling the internet. These cyberbullies will terrorize their victims in front of their peer and family. The impact of cyberbullying leaves victims with deep mental scars and has even led to prompt some victims to commit suicide. Privacy. Most of the social networking sites allow users to control who can and cannot see your posting, but sometimes we may forget to set them, or they do not work as well as we may think. To be safe, be careful what you post, the language you use, and you may want to leave those crazy spring break pictures of the internet. Smartphones and social media apps aren't going anywhere anytime soon. So it is our decision to decide how much of our time we want to dedicate to them.